Okay, today's topic. Apparently, there's some clips that have resurfaced of Will and Jada that everyone's been circulating. I happened to see it, thought it was interesting, so I'll play it for y'all, and you guys let me know what y'all think.
You know Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me
Oh my goodness.
if you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Because she don't just.
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start roll. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Please watch us stare at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
Now, something interesting about watching somebody so deeply uncomfortable. It almost looked like he was acting in a movie. If this is all like a psyop or like some kind of whole acting gig, it's really well done.
It's well done.
Because he looks like he's in a crazy scene. Looks like 7 Pounds or Pursuit of Happiness where he's about to break down crying.
Yeah.
But real life.
Yeah.
Very strange to watch. It looked like one of his acting jobs.
If that's acting, give him all the Oscars.
Yeah, give him
Bring him back.
I know he's banned.
But bring him back.
You don't have to bring him to the show, but you can still mail it to hhim.
Hey, bring him back. Give him all the Oscars. All the supporting role, main actor, give him all the trophies.
Yeah, give him the Oscar.
If that's acting, well done, sir.
And it's funny, it's fascinating to watch her and be like, say it. And he's just like, don't film me. I'm in my home.
Say it.
It's a really weird dynamic.
Super weird.
Yeah,
I'd say toxic, but
it really does speak to, one thing you don't want to do too much of is judge couples or relationships based off of snippets that you see here and there.
Yeah.
That being said, these niggas show a lot of snippets. And after a while, you got enough snippets to put together a whole movie. And then it's not a snippet anymore. It's just a 2-hour reel.
That's a lot of snippets.
That's a lot of footage.
That's a lot of snippets.
I mean, if you're auditioning, they only need 3 minutes to give you the part. 2 hours, bitch, we know where your career's going.
That's a lot of snippets.
That's a lot of snippets. I mean, you got her saying, I didn't even want to be married or all this other stuff.
You know what is
and having her daughter write a letter to Tupac. Like, I don't know how much of it's real, but like even watching the red table talk and the whole like entanglement thing, like you start to watch and you realize like, ooh, Jada a bit of a weirdo.
Yeah, you know what snippets are?
What?
It's like crumbs. But sometimes you have enough crumbs to build the whole ass cookie. You don't have crumbs no more. You have a cookie. And yeah, the red table talk, the snippets as you call, it's a whole cookie.
You can just tell.
It's a whole cookie.
Jada is in this man's psyche in a way that is very uneasy. When this man's out here writing about how he feels like a coward and how he's like, he wanted a family since he was 5 and he'd rather die than be divorced. It's like, that looks like somebody who'd rather die than being divorced. This man's died. And we're all witnessing him dying.
And he's not divorcing.
Yes. Till death do us part. He's serious about that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Way more serious than a lot of us. Because that couldn't be me. If I tell you to stop filming and you keep filming, I'm slapping that shit out of your hand. I don't like being on camera like that. Confusing, right? Because you guys are watching me. But I only do it through this lens. People try to invite me to do a bunch of other stuff. I say no. Because I'm controlling this lens. I don't like when people be out here just filming me like that. And my partner was doing it when I'm in the comfort of my own home. Like, nah, don't be doing that shit. If I ask you to stop and you don't stop, like, what does that say about you? That I'm deeply uncomfortable and you don't give a fuck. You still want to record me. That's weird, right? Can we all agree? You're deeply uncomfortable with what your partner's doing to you. You say stop. They're like, no.
Nah.
I got more questions. Answer it. A little uneasy, isn't it?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, man.
That's
Will looks broken.
That's a whole ass mess.
Will, from everything we've seen, from the Oscar, him getting banned for 10 years, all this other stuff, like just his behavior and how erratic a lot of it seems. And didn't Jada put out some release like, I don't need him to defend me?
She was talking about, I don't know, I didn't see that. Well, there was so much to watch. At some point, I'm like, ugh. It's like you try to defend Jada, but Jada's not going to defend you. God damn. Not matching your energy.
Let me say this. It's not too often that a sponsor comes to me. I love their product, and I'm excited to recommend it to you guys. Today's sponsor, Raycon earbuds. I decided to play with them for a few weeks. I was so surprised by these that I'm going to use them full time. The gels, these earbuds, the gels on them, they do not budge. You stick them in your ear, they're not falling out. The sound quality is fantastic. Now, I'm not going to show you a close-up of this one because it legit has earwax for me having used it so much. But I love these things. They offer 8 hours of playtime and 32 hours of battery life. And considering the price point and how they're set at half the price of their competitors, I'm unbelievably impressed with these Raycons. And if you don't believe me, go check out the reviews. With over 48,000 5-star reviews, there's a reason why people are saying this. And having tried it, I agree. If you use our promo code, you get 15% off. So click on the link in the description below or go to buyraycon.com/ABBA and get 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's on me.
People do not understand. Let me take that back. These past years, we've been facing a lot of things in the society with, the Me Too movement and stuff like that. And men don't understand the word no, No means no. No means no. No means no. I agree. But it's crazy that you don't understand no either. When we don't want to talk to you anymore, or we don't want to talk right now, y'all don't understand that. Some of y'all, not everybody, of course. Not all women. Right now, he's saying, hey, don't film me. He's clearly uncomfortable with that. When you don't hear a clear no, it's not a yes. That's what that is right there. You should ask me before you film me like that. Oh my God, I'm dealing with foolishness. Dismissed. Right away. Who cares? Ask the question like nothing happened. Hey, can you come help us? I'm dealing with some foolishness. He's being, whatever the hell the belittling is real. But back to my main thing. Y'all ladies need to learn what no means as well. When we don't want to talk, when we don't want to talk right now, when we don't want to do certain things, you need to understand that. But y'all keep on going. Because what you feeling is more important than what they feeling. When we talk about it's a society thing, that's what it is. Not just men. Y'all too. Y'all got some work to do. A lot of y'all got some work to do. The entitlement is there and it's real. And if we can see that video, it's because she posted it. All the videos that in my phone that are not out there, it's because I didn't post them. She posted it. The whole entire thing. I don't know if it's lack of self-awareness, a total disregard. I don't know what it is.
You feel like it's gendered?
No, men do that too. But it's not highlighted that women do that as well.
Do what?
Not understanding no. I don't think it's gendered. I don't think it's just women. But it's not highlighted that woman, there's not an accountability on women. In the past year, we've been putting down on men. And it's good that we do that because there is an accountability that has to be done. But you have to understand and be self-reflect on what y'all doing. No, I don't know if it's gendered. I've seen some men do that. Disregard some certain things and stuff like that. I've seen that. If it's gendered, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say girls, women, look at your behavior as well. There's some work to be done there too. Look within. Because in the past year, it was easy to point at men and be like, yo, y'all do this, y'all do that. Concur. Y'all need to self-reflect and see what y'all doing, what the behavior that you're doing. It doesn't remove that men are doing this and that and whatever in the third. We've been through that already. We know. And we can highlight that they're still doing that. That's fine. But you have to self-reflect on what you're doing as well.
But yeah, overall, I just think we just watched the undoing of somebody. So people have been surfacing old clips of him making bald jokes about people.
Oh, yeah, no. When you do some shit like that, motherfuckers are
digging.
They're going to rummage.
Yo.
They're going to go
They went through your trash. They said, oh, bitch, what are these used condoms? You and your wife are trying to go for a child. Who you been fucking? They're gonna
rummage through the dirt,
bruh.
The nooks and crannies.
They found a clip of him saying, violence is never the answer. I want to answer everything with love and compassion and understanding. And then they put the slap there. And then they got Jada saying, oh, I don't mind people making jokes about my bald head. I heard everything. I'm good with it. And they're like, well, why didn't you tell Will? Like, people are going through it.
Yeah. You thought it was bad before?
Yeah.
You thought it was bad before the 2 past years and the 3 past years. You thought that was bad.
Bro.
It's about to really be bad.
I'm not even going front. If I see Will in the street with his wife, I'd be like, Baldy. I'm going to just take it a little side.
I'm gonna give him a big old hug.
You going to give him a hug?
Bro, you need to talk. You need to talk. Yeah. No, because I want to solve everything with love.
Yeah, good luck getting through the security to get a hug in. I can get a Baldy in. You can't get a hug in.
True.
I can get a Baldy in for sure.
True.
You're bald, bitch! I could definitely say that from a distance.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Good luck getting a hug in.
I can't.
You're going to get slapped by somebody else.
I might get slapped by somebody else.
Yeah. You know they run with security.
But you know what happens?
What?
Monday!
Trying to get a lawsuit that way?
I just want a hug. I thought,
Yeah.
Did, sir, your client said that he wanted to solve everything with love. Did he get beat to that? I mean, I'm not going to do that, but it feels bad. It feels bad because when I was growing up, like you said in the other video, you was watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I was watching Fresh Prince too. That's how I learned English. I was watching that religiously after school.
Right.
Religiously. When I went to school, my teacher, shout out Mr. John Keys, he introduced us to that. I didn't even think that was possible. Yeah. And I was looking up to that dude. He was a definition of fresh, of what cool was. Yeah. And he resembled my cool cousins from New York. And I was like, yo, it's like I see them in him.
Right. Every time he came out with a movie, didn't matter what it was. Bad Boys, Wild Wild West.
Independence Day was the first one.
It's a shit movie.
I lost my shit. I don't care.
At the time, it was the shit.
I lost my shit.
Yeah.
I lost my shit. Yeah. And Men in Black came out.
I watched Independence Day. I was like, King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Right? I'm like, that's one of the greatest lines from the movie. So for me, big.
No, that's Training Day. Wrong movie.
You sure?
Yeah.
I know.
Welcome to Hurt, bitch. Bam! That's Independence Day.
Oh, yeah, when he slaps the alien in the thing.
Yeah!
The tentacles coming out because they couldn't afford a real costume. Because they afford a real costume, so these had the tentacles coming out the fucking hole. And they said, oh, yeah, he slapped an alien. Yeah.
Yeah, and King Kong ain't got shit on me. That's Denzel Washington.
Okay, whatever. Whatever. The same black actors.
Wow, you're being hella white right now.
Yeah.
They all look the same. Whoopi Goldberg, Preach, same.
Denzel's the one that got eaten by a shark, right?
No, that was LL Cool J.
I hate LL Cool J as an actor.
He actually escaped the shark.
Did he?
Yeah, he's the first black guy in a horror movie that survived.
I'm not gonna lie. When I see a horror movie and there's water involved, I'm like, niggas is all dead.
And he's swimming in that movie.
Yeah, he swam too?
Yeah, and guess what he is?
What?
He's the cook. Buff ass cook.
The most buff cook.
No, the cook from the White House is the biggest cook.
Okay.
You haven't seen that guy?
No. Big.
Anyways, all that to say, Will
he was
so it's like that's where the hook comes from. It's like I was just like, yo, it's hard to see someone that broken down and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just fucked up.
And I have to ask also, like, for all the people who are like, oh my God, so beautiful that Will defended Jada. It's like, do you guys not feel like she's been throwing him on the bus for this long and that she's been harming him? No? Nobody? Whether it be like the red table talks and all that infidelity and like that stuff or this or other stuff. Maybe we don't know. Maybe it is more even. But I mean, just from a perception standpoint, it seems like she's done more damage to him than you know what I mean? Than anybody else. So the whole protecting thing, I find it fascinating. But we don't know what goes on there, man. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't want to read too much into it. Maybe you guys have a different take. Let us know what you guys think.
Put it there, Will.